Hi, Aries. Certainty is an illusion, and you grew up your whole life acquiring lesson after lesson teaching you that at some point you have to realize that all you can really rely on is yourself. And the older that you get, the more stability you crave, the more stability you provide for yourself. But change is a constant, and your whole life has equipped you to deal with and thrive in the midst of uncertainty. And so, yes, Mars retrogrades in Sagittarius season, but come what motherfucking may, you got this, baby. You got this. Grab your essentials. You need to hear this. Yo, 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 what's up, Aries? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024, baby. Finally, a fire season. We're here. We start a fire season with Mars, our ruling planet, in a fire sign of Leo. Hopefully, that Mars Sun trine on the 27th did you lovely. And be sure to check out that Sagittarius season astrology video. It has all the important astrological transit dates that you're going to need to know about. But I'll put you on game. On December 6th, Mars retrogrades in Leo. He's already slowed down. As of October 5th, he started to slow down. But that Sun Mars trine is moving things along and helping you accomplish these Herculean tasks, essentially. But that retrograde in Leo is going to bring up stuff about your father. It's going to bring up stuff about your willpower, about your heart, about romance and how you operate in that. The me versus the we shit again. He's going to retrograde back into Cancer. It's all, the retrograde's over in February. He'll spend a lot of time in Leo, so we get to make up for all that time in Cancer. And it just may feel like a lot, but life has been a lot for you in general. So this is nothing new. This is nothing that you are ill-equipped for. You have everything that you need. You truly do. It's just a matter of like, I think this season, it has a lot to do with self-motivation. This retrograde is going to be a lot about how do you self-motivate to get yourself to self-made. Put that on a t-shirt. Hydrate, light it if you need it. I'm ready to dive in and clear out that funky ass energies. Welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024, baby. It's getting cold. But your soul is hot. And your body is probably too bit. Anyway, let's dive in. I don't know. I feel like conversational. I feel, and that could be a thing. You speaking from the heart more, especially with Mars in Leo. Your willpower is activated, even though energy could possibly dip. This is a general reading, so it's gonna hit everybody differently, But I do feel like, to the best of your ability, get as much as you can done by November 27th, or at least initiated by November 27th. And I really feel like with that Mars retrograding in Leo, when a planet retrogrades, you just have to reevaluate those themes. So with Mars, it's drive, motivation, the way that you take up space, how you express your physical, spiritual, sexual energy. And Mars retrograde in Leo is like, yo, are you really using your heart? How are you using your heart? What are you really using your willpower? How are you applying said willpower? What's going on with that? When life doesn't go smoothly, what falls to the wayside? And I find that a lot of Aries suns specifically tend to like be by themselves to avoid like their peace being disrupted. It's just like you great when it's just me, and then like friction can come when there's a we to consider, and that's always, going to be, not always, but I do feel like that is a big hurdle. The big boss in the video game, of life, has a lot to do with the other, your shadow, Libra, like what I think Chiron does something. I think Chiron retrogrades out of Aries, either Sagittarius season or Capricorn season. But Chiron finally like starts to kick rocks, and all the identity crises I feel like finally start to settle down. Like there's just major tectonic plates are shifting in your life. I just had a conversation where I was just like, whoa, I just realized so much of what I thought my identity was is either I have outgrown that shit or that never really has been what it is. And I just like, this is what I believe I should be like. So this is what I'm displaying in comparison to what I actually am. And you are the sign of I am. And so we are in this place of reconfiguring who the fuck we are and what we're ready to do about it and what it is that we stand for. And when we stand, what we're going to charge towards. So let's dive in, asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2024. Thanking you for all that you've done, all you're going to do, and welcoming in these messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Breathe. I got all my red on, so I'm like, channel this energy. Yes, apply this energy. This fierceness is coming back, the fire, the zest for life. And if things, like when things shift, can you still hold on to that? Can you still access that? All right. You may feel like talking more. You may find yourself more expressive, more communicative, more vulnerable. And that makes sense with Mars and Leo, especially Mars retrograding in Leo. There's lots, I think, of heartfelt conversations coming to be had. Lots of aha moments, I feel like, coming to be had. Leo in astrology is the good father, and Cancer is the good mother, because those are the seasons of summer where everything is plentiful and good, and there's an abundance of things agriculturally. So that's the origin of those terms. But Aries is a sign of the father. Aries is the coach dad. Aries, Mars, the emperor. The emperor is a paternal figure. And I just feel like there's some big lessons that are coming in about like the fathering, your masculine energy, how you weave between your masculine and feminine energy, which is in the driver's seat usually. Which do you lead with? You probably lead with your masculine energy, which duh. But do you know when to like appropriately sprinkle some of the feminine? Do you know when to be fully out of the masculine and in your feminine? Okay. And and I feel like that's like the lesson. It's like heart, what's going on with your heart, what's going on with this masculine energy, what's going on with this paternal energy inside of you. And then when he retrogrades back into Cancer, it's like, let's revisit the maternal. Let's revisit this feminine energy. Let's revisit our feelings. How are we expressing our feelings now that we've been in the sign of the heart, like in the sign of willpower? What do we need to update about how we connect to and express our feelings? All right, for Aries, sun, moon, and rising. For Sagittarius season 2024. A lot of y'all like to see me shuffle, so I try to keep it up here. All right, 4 cards came out. Nice. First card out. Okay, first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is the 7 of Wands. What's going on with your, it's like your defenses. Do your defenses need to be as high as they are, or like what's going on with the way that you respond to opposition? You standing up for yourself, standing up for what's right, standing up for other people. There could be some haters in the mix that get thrown in there. Understand that these people are opposing you from below. I feel like there's something really important to be clarified. Like, what do you stand for? Don't you realize you've already gained higher ground? The name of the game is maintaining said higher ground. Don't you understand that you are first? You are the primary. You are number one. Can't nobody motherfucking compare to you. So what are you fighting for? There could be also something, I feel like there's a lot of support coming in from people that have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements in your life. There could be other people that other fire signs that you're having opposition with, or like silently competing with someone else with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. But I feel like that competition is in your head. Keep in mind, Leo is competition. Leo is sports. So it could make you, it's like we need to reevaluate our relationship to competition. We need to reevaluate our relationship to competitiveness, to that desire to be first, that desire to be primary, whatever that is, that desire for recognition in some sort of way. Are you fighting? Are you exerting a bunch of energy into a fight that you don't need to fight? Don't you realize that you are already on higher ground? Get a firm footing. Get a firm footing atop something solid, building a new foundation for yourself, maintaining the foundation that you already have built for yourself, whatever it is for you. I feel like there is a change in your physical, spiritual, sexual energy. That change is going to be the retrograde. It's going to hit different for everybody. But the thing is that you know who you are, and you know what you're worth, and you know what you value, and you know your morals, you know your ethics, you know your shit. You got this. So why are you spending so much time questioning yourself, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here? So there could be something here about like opposing, like standing up for your value, really focusing on self-care, to like in spending more time in nature. I feel like everybody around you will benefit from you taking better care of yourself. There could be some opposition, or there could be like a tenseness or an opposition in regards to money. But I feel like you're growing a business, you're growing something, and it's solid, it's getting established. You are way more established than you realize. There may be somebody, like I said, with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements coming in to, I feel like, challenge you or help you grow or help calm you down or help soothe you. You need to make sure you don't walk all over them, that you appreciate their presence in your life. Some of you may feel competition or competitive with somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, but I feel like it's time to pull back and make sure that you really take the high road, baby, because you got some ideas that are going to lead to some money. Money, 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 money. Sorry. The Page of Swords at the center of the reading. It's like there's like powerful conversations that are being spoken. That's why I was saying you're going to be conversational. There's something, even like the energy that I'm in this reading. It's like you're going to be talking more, expressing more, and don't be petty. Take the high road. Learn how to, you can be direct without being a dick. There may be some really like precocious energy, you getting back into that like childlike joy and wonder, having all these ideas that come in. And I feel like the ideas are really important. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that are here supporting that. I feel like these ideas don't need to be super like, there's something about having a healthy balance between your intuition and your logic. With the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, I feel like your relationship to your divine feminine energy, regardless of your genitalia, really needs to be prioritized. There's something around like nurturance and taking care of yourself in the spirit realm, but also taking care of yourself in the physical day-to-day 3D world and reality. I feel like there are powerful conversations that are going to put you in a position where you like allow me to reintroduce myself, like you really remembering who the fuck you are. This retrograde is going to be great for you, great for us, because I feel like it puts you in this position of remembering like your autonomy, your independence, your value, your self-worth. You can take care of yourself. But because you can take care of yourself, then you can show up effectively and help others. You know, Aries tend to have a bit of a hero complex. And so there is something there around, like, I do want you to beware of hyper independence. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that is diminishing in some sort of way, or has diminished or fall from grace in your mind in some sort of way, or like you're initiating a new chapter, a new cycle, a new friendship, a new relationship with this air sign. I feel like this, though, feels like ideas to me. And it's like at the center of Sagittarius, for this to be the center of the reading, the center of the season, it's like how you apply your mind, how you speak your mind. Let me just get the final card, final message, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 1. Final card, one final message, please. Yes. Yes. Because we get what we want. We make it happen. But there is a very specific kind of surrendering that's happening here. I feel like you're finally surrendering to your spirit, finally letting yourself be poured into, finally letting yourself be guided. There's wish fulfillment, baby. There may be somebody with Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements playing a big role in your life, or there's lots of healing that's coming up here. I feel like some of you are finally getting independence that you've wished for, finally getting the financial stability that you've wished for, a new tax bracket possibly, but it will require intimacy within yourself, intimacy with the God of your understanding. Pluto going into Aquarius, I feel like is going to be fucking beautiful. I'm already excited to clarify this over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, me and the ethical cult are going to clarify all these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings. Check my shit out. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there, you can book a session with me, play with the Salvage Spirit Apothecary, do your thing. All the links are in the description box below. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Turn your back on the bullshit, because what you've set in motion is finally on its way back to you. And there's something about being future oriented. I feel like a lot of us are going to be in this place of like, this is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is the future. And November 19th, we usher in the age of Aquarius, and it's 19 minutes on the clock. We usher in the age of Aquarius, and Aries ain't never scared. So there's something about like you pioneering something, you initiating something, merging your passion with your practicality. Really tapping into that red, I love that I'm wearing a red robe. I'm wearing a red robe. Queen of Pentacles is wearing a red robe. There's just something there around tapping into the fierceness, the fire. And just because the planet of your drive and motivation is slowed down, I feel like we're building a new relationship to our fierceness, to our passion, to our fire. I'm gonna give you a little preview of the plunge though. Oop, 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 oop. Because I feel like there's a lot of offers coming in, lots of creativity, clarity, victory, the white horse, the black horse, and then the black and white sphinx. That's Cancer energy. You are moving to leveling the fuck up. Absolutely. There's so much like new energy that's coming in. There's like success, recognition. Some of you are getting public success and recognition. Some of you are building what you're building right now. You will be successful for, you will be known for in some sort of way in your region, in your neighborhood, locally, nationally, globally, whatever it is. I feel like the work that you do in Sagittarius season is really setting you up to be some variation of a star, variation like really like known in your industry or known for the things that you do. This is wish fulfillment that's coming in. And I feel like almost what the Queen of Pentacles is like, yo, babe, you got to like get real clear about what it is you stand on. What do you stand 10 toes down on? And how well do you take care of yourself? Are you consistently taking care of your physical body, giving your body the nutritional input it needs so your body can give you the energetic output that you're asking of it? Because I feel like there's some good support coming in. Only one major arcana, and that's the closer we get to Capricorn season. We thrive in Capricorn season. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. And so when we're in Capricorn season, we know what the fuck to do. So the closer that we get to Capricorn season, I think the better things get. And let me just zoom out a little bit. There's 2 court cards here. So I do feel like, hydrate. I do feel like really minding, like I feel like there's some new people coming in, new friends coming in, that are going to support your dreams, support your ideas, help you develop your ideas. That's what this is about. Teamwork makes the dream work, ho. Quit trying to do every single thing by yourself. I feel like Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you're really needing to learn how to delegate. You're really needing to learn how to ask for help. One thing I'm noticing on all of these cards is that their feet on the earth is really highlighted, is really like feet firmly planted on earth. Feet firmly planted on earth. Feet firmly planted on earth. Feet on earth, but highlighted, here. Feet on earth. Earth is supporting them. Like Gaia is supporting you. The divine is supporting you to move forward and to progress. So I feel like in Sagittarius season, though it's a fellow fire sign, you got to make sure that this is mutable fire, which is very different from your cardinal fire. And so there's something about getting really intentional and consistent about grounding. Okay, so y'all, for about a year now, I've had a beautiful habit of, I even did it today in the fucking snow. That's how I know I'm 10 toes down on this shit, about grounding. Getting my bare feet in the grass for a solid 15 minutes when I first wake up. When I first wake up, I get up and I go put my feet in the grass and I get my face in the sun, do my little facial massages, whatever. But there's something about that habit that has like I don't even what's a synonym for grounded? It's just like it's stabilized me. It's taught me so much. I feel like your connection to the earth is really going to be, excuse me, supporting you. Like I also feel like some of you, like your social media pops off, or there's some help coming in, some new ideas, some new tactics, new technologies that's going to help you support or promote something with social media. um And I feel like the intimacy that you've been wanting, that you've been craving, it's being poured into you. Someone with Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements will be pouring into you. The divine is pouring into you. You are being guided, you are being led, and you've got to get comfortable surrendering to your spirit. That's the whole thing about being a cardinal sign. That's the whole thing about being cardinal fire. You are the absolute embodiment of spirit. You are supposed to be spirit based, supposed to be instinct based. That's why Aries have that, stereotype about being so impulsive and spontaneous, because fire just wants to return back up to the ether. So you'll do all the dumb shit just because, like, fuck it, if we die, we die. Like, you're down to go back, you're down to return to the, and because there's just this craving to be reconnected to the ether, and you can get that reconnection here in this realm, in this plane, feet in the grass. I mean that, like grounding meditations, absolutely, like literal grounding, but there's something just about being protective of your energy, being protective of your money, being protective of your value. Um, Really turning your idea, like the initial stages of an idea, the initial stages of these conversations, like whatever it is that's happening, what's being communicated. I feel like lots is being communicated to you, and it's for your greatest and highest good. Like I'm ready to clarify this. This is just fantastic. And I just really feel like a lot of us have put the work in, and a lot of us are going to get what we want. 27 on 7 on the clock. Oh, y'all know that's my number. Confirmation. Confirmation. It's been fucking hard. It's felt like ending after evolution, after ending, after evolution, after change, after growth, after, you know, minty bee, after breakdown. Like it's been so hard, you know. And the thing is we're not here to be comfortable. And I feel like of all the signs, you're okay with not with being uncomfortable. But now it's time to get comfortable with the accoutrement and comfortability that's coming in. A lot of our dreams are starting to unfold. Our dreams are starting to come true. And I want you to fucking wish big. Dream bigger. Reach for the fucking stars. Understand how powerful your words are. Understand how powerful your mind is. Understand how powerful a place we are in the divine, in the ether, in our evolution as a species. You are so close to fulfilling your dream. So fucking close. No matter how far you think you are so much closer than you realize. the divine, the universe, source, God is pouring into you, leading you, guiding you, and you need to let yourself be led. These are very, also, I feel like there's a healthy balance of like very feminine cards and masculine cards. And so there's just something about learning a fine balance between being in the masculine, initiatory, direction oriented, like being in that energy and knowing when to apply that energy, and knowing when to be in your divine feminine and knowing when to be in your divine feminine energy, which looks like the understanding of I don't need to chase shit, it comes to me. Hydrate on that. Pinky out. You're turning your back on some particular brand of bullshit, and the future is coming at you fast. Life comes at you fast. But what you've set in motion, it returns to you tenfold in the name of the Most High. And I just feel like learning how to like hold your head up high as you proceed forward into the future. You are collaborating with the God of your understanding. One more thing. Okay. There is somebody I feel like that's very supportive, grounded, consistent, and diligent in your life. And you may be like, stop, converse, be an adult, have conversations. I feel like somebody is challenging what you stand for, or you may just find the need to stand up for your, like, stand up and fight for your right. And is that, does everything need to be a war? So I feel like this person with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, if you put too much of a fight up, too much defense up, they may, they will back up, essentially. But I do feel like they are here to help challenge you and challenge your mind and help you, expand, expand your communication, expand your expression. There's somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that's either been around or is new. And I feel like they're a bit more childish than you realize, or a bit more inexperienced than you realize, or more childish or inexperienced than they want to portray in some sort of way. But I do feel like there's the initial stages of a new cycle or a new chapter with them that is leading to some kind of stability and wish fulfillment. This Aquarius, I feel like the Aquarian energy, the future is going to just pop up and pop you in the mouth. And I do feel like we're going to clarify this over on the plunge. Those of you who are dealing with Aquarians, but there's a certain guidance, there's a certain light, there's these aha moments, there's all this intimacy, and I just feel like you're getting way more comfortable with the, mucky yucky love stuff, and getting way more comfortable in your femininity, getting way more, regardless of your genitalia, getting way more comfortable in softness and sweetness, and allowing yourself to receive. I think it's really important to spend time in water, taking baths, meditating in the water, putting salt in there, lighting a candle in that hoe. I'm ready to clarify. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.